Do you want to know what minors counsel is and how it can help you in a child custody case? My name is David Pisarra. I'm with mensfamilylaw.com. We represent fathers in child custody cases all the time. Sometimes we have to have what's called minors counsel appointed. A minors counsel is a lawyer appointed by the judge specifically to represent the child's interests. So that their job is to go in and investigate. They meet with the child and they represent the child's best interest in court. Not necessarily in favor of mom, not necessarily in favor of dad. They're to tell the judge what the child wants. Sometimes that's easier than others. Oftentimes it's easier with a teenager than it is with a 3-year-old, because 3-year-olds aren't very verbal. But the minors counsel's role is to go into court and explain to the judge as sort of a third party whose job is to be, in theory, objective, but at the same time represent the child's interest. Minors counsels are appointed by the judge, although sometimes they're paid for by the county. Most of the times these days they're paid for by the parties. Judge will make one party pay most of the minors counsel fee or all of the minors counsel fee depending on the financial circumstances of the parties. Then at time of trial, the court, depending on what the minors counsel says, can do what's called an apportionment. They can apportion, they can divide the fees and who's responsible. So that maybe dad has to, and usually does, has to front the money for the minors counsel. At time of trial, the judge might come back and say, well, minors counsel found actually in favor of dad, so he has to pay all of it. Or the minors counsel might come back and say, both parents are good parents, we should have a 50-50 custody split. And the judge will look at it and split the fees because mom's working and dad's working. There are all kinds of factors involved in figuring out who's going to actually pay for minors counsel. But the reality is a judge is going to look at it and say who can afford it and then how can they split it if possible. I hope you find that helpful. Please feel free to give me a call. Check out our website. And remember, a cheeseburger and a chocolate shake will get you through just about everything.